Hi, fight fans! Welcome to another episode with the African Fighters. And today we'll be taking you on a roundup of everything happening in the world of combat sports. Stay with us. AFC 101 went down on the 3rd of March 2023 and it did not disappoint. Jessica Munimne of South Africa took on Alice Adeline of Germany for the vacant women's strawweight title fight and it did not disappoint. It was a short but bloody fight. Alice did a lot of damage with the elbows after securing top position on the ground, and the doctor had to call a stop to the fight at the end of round 1 because he did not feel it was okay for Jessica Munimne to continue. Alice Adeline emerged victorious and is now the champion of the women's strawweight division in the AFC. And in the co-main event, the AFC World Bantamweight Championship was up for grabs. Rovan De Beer taking on Nicolas Wende. Both of them were fighting out of South Africa. This was a very intriguing fight. It did not take very long. 2 minutes 30 seconds into round 1, Rovan De Beer verbally submitted due to a dislocated shoulder. And in other results at AFC 101, in the featherweight division, Vince Mbembe defeated Sizwe Nikati via unanimous decision, while Martin Sinumkondo was defeated by Yanis Rodolph by an armbar submission 1 minute and 24 seconds into round 1. Alright, now moving away from the EFC, South Africa's very own Dricus du Plessis takes on Derek Brunson in a highly anticipated top 10 middleweight fight. However, Still Knuckles himself couldn't help but voice his complaint with such a high profile fight being thrown into the prelims. He voiced his dissatisfaction and also admitted that he thinks the UFC is trying to fast-track Bo Nickal's career. Bo Nickal is scheduled to take on Jamie Pickett in the opening fight of the main card of UFC 285. Now, the general public will agree with du Plessis that the fight with Derek Brunson is definitely a more high-profile matchup and deserves a place on the main card, as the fight is not even the closing fight on the prelims. Now moving on to other stories, Daniel Cormier, popularly known as DC, in a recent sit-down with long-term rival Stipe Miocic, asked the former two-time heavyweight champion when he thinks he will get another shot at the title. Stipe was quoted saying, "Yes, they told me I'd fight the winner in July. They said probably International Fight Week, that's when I was told. It would definitely be an interesting match come July, as the UFC now has 3 high-level technical fighters in the heavyweight division." Alright, staying in the heavyweight, former heavyweight champion and current free agent Francis Ngannou does not appear to be of any interest to UFC President Dana White in any potential future negotiations. Following the weigh-ins for UFC 285, White was asked about the possibility of the organization going back to the table with Ngannou to fight the winner of John Jones vs Ciryl Gane. And in the words of Dana White himself, I quote, No, we spent years negotiating with him. It is finished. It is ended. He will never compete in the UFC again. End of quote. Quite strong words from the UFC president on that one. Ngannou, on the other hand, is currently trying to land a big boxing fight with either Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, and has said a return to MMA is still part of his plans for the future, but definitely not right now. Alright, now in a recent event held during UFC 285 Fight Week, Henry Cejudo was recognized for being the first UFC competitor to send USADA 75 clean drug test results. Cejudo, who is a fighter who has managed to stay clean and fight clean, was recognized for his impact on the sport. Brian Ortega as well as Derek Brunson also received jackets for passing 50 clean tests, but the biggest story of the promotion was the first fighter to pass 75 consecutive drug tests without any incident, former 2-time division champion Henry Cejudo. And last but definitely not the least, the match between Ciryl Gane and John Jones has generated a lot of hype. The Last Airbender has suggested that Ciryl Gane will have the edge when the pair do battle. He's excited to see an intriguing prospect in action. On his YouTube channel, The Last Airbender was quoted saying, "To be honest, I'm gonna go Ciryl, but I won't be surprised if Bones wins. The way he fights, as a heavyweight, he's so light, he does the oblique kick well, great footwork, great submissions, random ones like the heel hook, good leg kicks as well. But he also went on to say that there is a very special few, that can actually step away and come back and still look great. And he feels like John Jones is going to be one of them. Overall, he thinks it's going to be a really amazing fight. We all can't wait for UFC 285. And so that's it for today. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your comments in the comment section. Have a wonderful day.